Domestic violence, which in most cases has had women at the receiving end, seems to have taken a reverse trend, as recent reports in the last 1 year indicate that there are at least 340 cases of women beating their husbands. According to statistics from the Lagos Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, DSVA quarterly report, 340 male reported incidences of domestic violence perpetrated against them by their wives between September 2022 and July 2023.
Statistics by the Lagos Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency about the unpleasant experience many husbands go through in the hands of their wives have cleared doubt about men's vulnerability to domestic violence. Similar reports by the police in England and Wales also recorded 149,248 incidents in 2017, further alluding to the fact that if all men who go through hell in the hands of their wives should speak out, the number could be scary. The big question is, how did domestic violence turn against men?
The aspect of torture, emotional torture, you have a narcissist inside the house who is a woman, you too, you will not have peace. You have a woman that spends what she shouldn't spend, maybe feeding money on what she wants to wear. You have a wayward woman inside the house. These are torture to a man. So those are violence, whatever. You see that man that killed the wife in, is it Anambra or wherever? Now everybody is after him. Yeah, he shouldn't have even killed her. He should have just packed her things out. But then you don't know the kind of emotional torture he has gone through inside the house. Because some women are very, very difficult, just like some men too.
In fact, I don't want to mention the village, but there's an experience in Kano. Somebody got married to a woman from the same village, not from far north, in the north central here. And there's an argument, misunderstanding, and before we say Jesus is Lord, the woman carry bottle and break it on her husband's head. Today, that man is no longer alive.
When you are not treating your husband well, and the man has not that opportunity to air out based on, or let's assume it's a pride, I cannot go and tell somebody that this is what my wife is treating you. All those things result to internal injury, in which those ones are even more harmful than the ones you broke somebody's leg.
Yes, some men experience it because of the hardship in the country. When the children are hungry, or when maybe the wife needed something and that thing was not there in that moment, it may result to fight or quarrel. But some men, because of the fear and the shame, they don't come out to say it, so that they will not know that their wife beat them or they fought with their wife. So some of them covered it up.
Actually, there are cases whereby women abuse men, or there's domestic violence as a result of maybe influence of drugs or intoxication can lead to that, and sometimes depression and frustration in life.
Why do men stay with an abusive wife?
But a lot of men stay in abusive relationships because, just like you said, what society will say, some of them, they want to give the impression that they have a perfect family, you get? And the church is not helping matters. They are telling you, no matter how bad it is, you must stay there. That the Bible does not brook of anything divorce.
In Nigeria, say some women, they also use African magic. Hypnotize a man and keep him in the house. Even men are also doing that now. You understand me? So this thing is very dicey. You tell a man, come and leave a house, this woman is not for you. You say, no, I go die put for that woman. It's not with his eyes. Also a woman like that, because we're having bad men who are also doing juju now. Hypnotizing you, stay in the house, you won't even know why you are staying there. even in relationships. So everybody should be careful.
Mostly it's women that stay, or some of the women say because of their children. That because of their children. No, some women don't like to leave their children for another woman or another man to suffer. You know, women always be with their children, but men, they can just go out.
Yes, sometimes some factors generate it, like if there are children or some bondage that is difficult to separate, it keeps one to manage and wait for God's time.
How does a man tell his friends and relations that his wife practically beat him up?
But to me, I believe the major issue is this. You know, it has to do with something that has to do with the, can I say, ego or self-esteem of men. You coming out to voice out that, your wife is beating you, it's not something that the society is used to. So I think that's one of the major reasons why men tend to keep all those abuse to themselves.
At times it's from pride. You know, some people, they grow ego that they can easily die on silence. As for me, I don't see anything wrong for you to tell somebody that me and my wife we fought yesterday, she hit me or she beat me up.
There's inferiority complex there. You feel my wife beat me up is something else. It can be a stigma.
It may interest you to know that the culture of silence amongst the male gender concerning issues of sexual and gender-based violence is also gradually becoming a thing of the past. According to the Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, domestic violence against men is largely underreported, adding that 713,000 men were reported to have been victims of one or more types of domestic violence. Imefonokun, reporting for Clever News.